Why did I even do that? Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Woohoo! I'm your student nurse Janine from the Philippines, and today we are going to tell you, I am going to tell you. I am going to be telling you some tips for nursing, studying nursing. These are the tips that I have acquired for the past 7.5 months of studying nursing. So I am still a first year nursing student, and this is solely based on my experience. And hopefully, meron kayong matutunan sa akin, and that you guys won't make the same mistakes that I did. I think yung average score ko sa mga quizzes ko, lalo na nung first sem, was like 4, 5-ish. Hindi pa yun half, hindi pa yun half, like siguro pag like over 10, hindi pa yun half. So when you're studying in a zero-based curriculum, and yan yung score mo, you're basically, fudged. So, to pass, you need at least 8. Parang pasang-awa na lang din yun eh. Kasi dapat talaga 9 or 10. Dapat talaga yung score mo. Dapat perfect na palagi or like 1 mistake always palagi. If you really want that uno and that dos, you gotta have like only like 1 mistake. You gotta be like perfect all the time. Kapag hindi talaga kayang abot talaga yung grades mo, it's best na maging mabait ka. Have the right attitude, have respect for your professors, kasi yan talaga ang magsisave sa inyo kapag ganyan yung mga grades ninyo. Pero depende rin yun sa professor, not all professors are like that. Kapag ganyan score mo, talagang babagsak pa nila. Kaya just makinig kayo. Being in a majority of a class na nag-aral ng STEM or like health-related courses, talagang pressure is just like but still, my blockmates help me as much as I can. But in the end of the day, ang tutulong lang talaga sa inyo is yourself. So these are the things I wished I did instead, like how I should have studied my subjects in the in first and the half of second sem, and the things that I shouldn't have done. But anyways, I think I'll call this my shouldn't corner. Basta shouldn't. Ewan ko ba? Basta shouldn't. Okay, so my first shouldn't is made too much reviewers. My should is I should have focused on understanding and memorizing. For all the reviewer makers out there, hey B! I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, I'm just saying that this really didn't work out for me. Unlike when I was in junior high and senior high, yan yung palaging ginagawa ko, like I'm making reviewers so that I'll be able to study it. During my college experience, when I come home from the dorm, I immediately go to my laptop and then nagtatype ako kaagad. Like when I open the ebooks, I type out the terms and its meanings and then printing them, pero not really like understanding the material. Like, alam mo yung nagtatype ka lang and you think it's going in your brain, but it's not. I had all these reviewers typed and some even handwritten, and yung mga magagandang lettering, ginagawa ko yan. Pero talaga, none of those reviewers were working for me. As in, I tried talaga, pero wala. No. If you guys think you can do it, if this is the way that you guys review, do it. Pero talagang, it didn't work out for me. Because it takes so much time. And it takes so much time making them. And when you're going to a class that lasts for a week, and sometimes you get home very late, talagang it just took more time. So like instead of like reading the material and really understanding it, I just typed and nothing really went inside my brain. I lost time to actually study the material for the topics that I should have understood by that day. So what I think I should have done talaga is just focus. Maybe paraphrasing or summarizing the paragraph that I just read and understanding it like in my own words and trying to explain it in a way that I can understand. And halimbawa, if you're going to teach it to your classmates, try to teach it to them in a way that they'll understand as well. So parang it's a teaching-learning experience din. Huwag niyong kalimutan na mag-memorize. Kapag papasok kayo sa nursing and you guys think that there is no memorization, there is a lot of memorization. Anatomy and physiology pa lang, wala na. Tapos pagdating ka sa second year, third year, fourth year, syempre hindi pa ako nakarating dyan. Pero from what I see, marami din memorization dyan. Memorization will never go away, especially in this course. Never. So, some professors kasi are book-based, while some are not, like they're more situational-based. Gagawa talaga sila ng sarili nilang questions. So, make sure that you know your professors as well, how they give their quizzes, exams, ganon. Pero yung mga exams naman namin, mostly departmental, pero not all. Mostly lang. Next is my shouldn't number 2 is I shouldn't have watched YouTube videos. I should have just listened to my professors and asked questions or talagang just read the book. This is the thing that I totally regretted. Like, I just watched YouTube videos. Alam niyo yung mga crash course, yung mga nerd geeks, yung mga basta yung mga any YouTube channels that like help, that like uploaded yung mga science, medical stuff. Talagang pinapanood ko yun, especially for anatomy and physiology, na the videos that lasted for 1 hour and 2 hours. Grabe. I really shouldn't have done that. Yes, these videos will give you a more in-depth understanding kasi especially if maybe your professor didn't explain it as much. So, one of the advantages when you're watching a YouTube video, you can repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. It will really help you understand, but that's the thing. You keep playing it over and over and over again, and then these videos take 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, and then suddenly gabi na, 1 a.m. na, 2 a.m. na. My schedule in the first sem, it was 6 days a week, and then there were 2 days where I went home at 8 p.m. and I'm living in the dorm. Imagine my other classmates who have to travel back to their houses, and that actually takes 2 hours, 3 hours, and then they have to wake up early to go to school, rest, pack. I know I keep stressing about time, but the amount of workload kasi sa nursing is just so heavy talaga that you have to be at your maximum best each and every subject. There's no time at all. Like, yung mga time management na yun, self-management na yan, alagang walang time. It's better na alam mo na what is your best study style for you. I regret watching YouTube videos because those weren't even in my exams. Yes, it helped me understand, pero wala yun sa exam eh. Mostly kasi yung kinuha nila mostly talaga sa book. Like how it was explained, dapat like sa book talaga. In my free time, I always choose sleeping rather than eating kasi talagang I'm so tired all the time. When I'm in class, my mind na nga is not physically and mentally there. Watching YouTube videos pa kaya? Is it there? Next, my shouldn't number 3. My shouldn't is printed the e-books. And my should is sana I just read online or bought the physical book. I kind of regret not buying the actual physical book sana. And I didn't buy it just for tipid reasons. There was an available ebook naman. Everyone shares naman their ebooks. And to all new nursing students out there, Tortora and Silis. Don't hate them. Don't hate on Tortora and Silis. And lalo na Cozier. Cozier din. Fundamentals of Nursing. TFN, guys. So there are a lot of students that I know who uses the ebook, and you know, they studied better than me. So I thought it was fine, but it really wasn't. Printed the ebooks. Ewan ko, parang nasasayangan lang ako. Like, yeah, it is cheaper siguro to print it lang. Sana if print ko lang, sana binili ko na lang yung libro. So when I go back to school, I'll make sure that I'm going to buy the Tortora, the Anafi one. So if you're like that and then you work best at like a physical book, make sure that you have to buy one. Kasi talagang, I don't know, it's better talaga to have a book rather than read it online. But, you know, it's okay for you to like look at the screen for a very long amount of time. Go do it. Really. Congrats to you. So there is no right or wrong when it comes to traditional and modern books. So traditional, modern content, just the same. It's just the manner of learning, I think, is different, in my opinion. My shouldn't number 4 is that look at nursing as an easy course. And my should is sana I just prepared earlier. So imagine 4 to 5 months. I could have read in advance or studied about the topics, pero hindi. Slap me now. Hindi ko ginawa. So if you're watching this, mag-advance read na kayo about your topics, about your subjects. Pero not now, tapusin niyo muna tong video na to. So at first I thought nursing was easy, honestly. Pero grabe pala talaga yung hirap niya. Hirap yung pagod niya. As much as possible, kayo yung mga freshies dyan, read, and read. I'm not kidding. You might even have a quiz sa first day. So, it's better to be prepared emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, because nursing is going to suck your soul out. Not kidding. Get ready for many sleepless nights, very dark circles, and large eye bags. Imagine this is the first year pa lang and na-experience ko na yun. Pag yung mga nararamdaman ng mga upper years namin, yung mga second years, third years, and fourth years. So be prepared. Start now. Next, my shouldn't number 5. My shouldn't is keep my emotions bottled. What I should have done is prioritize self-care. As I said a while ago, I'm telling y'all, nursing is difficult. This is just the first year. That's why I think passion and determination is very important. I mean, in every course, but especially in this course. So when I get these low scores, like some quizzes, long exams, you can't cry or be sad because you have to get ready for your next quiz, your next long exam, your next finals, your next midterms. Like, you have to be ready. Like, you can't just like cry and cry. You don't have time to process the feelings because you're always on the go. You have to have the guts and the toughness. And there's this thing in like health assessment where keep your emotions in check. Look at your clinical behavior and appearance. Like, there is a difference between sympathy and empathy. So when times are rough, you are the one who's going to be there for them, and that is a big amount of responsibility. So isang pagkakamali mo lang, ako, di pwede. Di pwede talaga. That's why imagine the intense pressure that nursing students have. Pero talaga behind closed doors, sana like, I wish I cried more. I mean, I'm crying while studying. Like, na-experience ko na rin yun, like, crying while studying. Pero ang hirap kasi magsulat kapag umiiyak. So, self-care is important, guys. Mental health is important. Next, my shouldn't number 6. My shouldn't is compared myself to everyone, and my should is focused on improving myself. When you're in nursing and when you're in a school that values being in the top, that's great. Honestly, that I love that I'm in a university that values, top ranking students and talagang just wants the best for their students. When I have classmates who get higher scores than me, even when I work equally as hard, and some of them don't even sleep. There was this time na talagang nilak talaga nila yung cobra, steam, coffee. Pinag-combine nila lahat. They did that just to not sleep, para makapag-aral sila. Do I have to not sleep to get the grades also that I wanted? So I'm not saying what they did was bad, because it's inevitable, because you really have to pull all-nighters. So I think instead of like comparing myself to others, sana I just really focused on improving myself. Like, so I'm just sharing these kind of tips, like based on experience. Like, yung ginawa nila, pwede nyo rin gawin, pero I'm not like advocating it. I'm not telling you to like combine everything din as well, but that's what worked for them. So if you think it will work for you, but I'm not saying that you should do it, but if you can do it, if you want to do it, go do it. Remember, your body, guys. So I wish I focus on myself and stop comparing myself to my smarter classmates. Lastly are these 4 tips. So, hindi man sila shouldn't. Like, they're not part of the shouldn't corner anymore. Pero may 4 tips na lang para balance. Because I gave 6 so 4 para 10. diba? So, first, be a morning person. Kapag ngayon, hindi ka morning person, talagang you have to practice it talaga. Like, waking up 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Like, if you're going to live if you're far away from the school that you're going to, you need to learn how to wake up early. And then, especially, lalo na if you're gonna go to the duty, talagang you need to practice waking up early all the time. Just be a morning person na. You have to start now. Be a morning person. Start nyo na this quarantine. Be a morning person, guys. Don't wake up late. Kapag ganyan kayo sa duty or kapag ganyan kayo sa mga pasyente nyo, do you think like the patient will wait for you? Antayin ba kayo ng pasyente nyo? We're studying to help people in need. To help people who needs our help. Tapos, gigising tayo ng late. Paano na sila, diba? It's important that you really want to be in nursing. Kasi, if you don't want nursing, mahirap siya. I mean, there are other people who can learn to love their course. Pero if it's not your passion talaga, if ayaw mo talaga ng nursing, if ayaw mo talaga kahit anong medically related course, huwag mo na ituloy. Kasi, you'll just not be happy. You'll not be happy with yourself. Second is, know what kind of learner you are. So, again, know your learning style. Know your learning style. So, are you a type of person who writes? Are you a type of person who just types reviewers or just reads from the book or read online? Or kapag nagsasalita yung mga kaklase nyo, tsaka na kayo magre-review, like, sometimes we do that as well. Like, I have some classmates, like, halimbawa, these two people, they're going to review. Tapos, ikaw nandyan ka, tapos nakikinig ka lang. Ganyan rin ako minsan. Kasi it's talagang, you have to bind together talaga to pass. And then that comes to my third tip. So, you have to stop the crab mentality. I don't know if it's a problem, pero, syempre, it also hurts our self-esteem. Kasi our blocks, they're actually by grade. So, kung sino man nasa block 1, sila talaga yung top na top, yung talagang best na best, yung talagang matataas ang grades, magaganda ang personality, like, sila na talaga. So, imagine for the people in the last block, syempre, I don't know, I mean, for the remaining blocks, syempre masakit sa damdamin, ewan ko, but for me, that really, like, hurts it really hurt my self-esteem. Pero, wala kang magagawa. You really just have to study and study and study. If gusto mo mapunta sa block 1, like, if that's your goal talaga. The crab mentality. I mean, hindi siya maganda. Hindi siya maganda talaga. Huwag kayo maging talangka, guys. Bind together and work yourselves up. When you go into school, don't ever have that crab mentality. Ever. Help each other out. And last but not the least, love yourself. Love yourself kasi yun ang talagang pinaka-importante. When you're in a course that values talaga that you're supposed to take care of other people rather than yourself. Again, as what my professor always says, you can't give what you don't have. So if you don't care for yourself, how will you care for others? Diba? Kaya, remember, lalo na sa course na to, love yourself, care for yourself. You may not put yourself first at most of the time, pero learn. I don't know how else to explain it, but learn to like just accept yourself, love yourself. So, ayan. I hope you guys won't make the same mistakes that I did. So, pero you guys will make mistakes. Obviously, nobody is perfect. If you guys like this video, don't forget to click the like button down below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. My next video will actually also be about nursing, so make sure to watch out for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!